So this will be like a snap 5 minutes English version of it will be very short updates on CIRPASS II. I could talk about this like an hour, so I decided to just update on the important stuff. Just as a reminder, we are one of 49 participants in that project. The coordinator is in France. It's the CEA. As again, a reminder, so those who want to have a little bit more information about the background of the project are welcome to watch the recording of the May meeting. There I talked for 20 minutes about the project. This is just like the added value since May. Just a brief overview to remind everyone of like the goal and the size. So this is a European project that started in May 2024. So we're reaching the halfway point in the fall now soon. It's an innovation action, so quite high TRL. The budget total is a little bit more than 12 million euro. So 50% is coming from the European Commission. We are 50 partners on the books, so 50 partners that get funding. There's much more partners that are involved in the pilots and stuff. And the goal is to deploy at scale digital product passport in 4 target value chain. Namely, there is electronic, textile, tires, and building. So what happened since May? There was 2 new reports or 2 new results on the result page. The coordinator of the project has recorded a tutorial on semantic interoperability for digital product passports. If you want to watch this, it's very well made. It's 48 minutes, so it's also kind of a digestible piece of content. And there is a proposal for DPP system reference architecture. This is a report, so if you're into that, you can check this. There's much more already there, and there is, of course, much more to come. So every 6 months of the project, there's like a flurry of new deliverables that are coming. So since we are reaching month 18 in October, there will be a bunch of stuff that's published before Christmas, I'm assuming. I would also like to draw your attention on this new button here where the arrow is pointing. That's called Circulate Data, and I will talk a minute about that. So Circulate Data is what we have used as a stakeholder exchange forum, and it's intended to be a networking tool for organizations involved in the digital circular economy. So think LinkedIn, but only for digital circular economy. So focus on DPP and on our organizational level. So you don't see the individual or the individual level there. It's organization only. You can showcase pilots, services, innovation, and a bunch of other things. There's tutorials and stuff if you want to get there. You can join and create new clusters. So automatically when you're joining, you're added to the cluster of your home country. And as the administrator of the Swedish cluster, I really hope that we get more from Sweden. I also, for example, created a cluster. We have a regional project with Region Halland, so I created a cluster for specifically them as well. I'm also, there's a place to publish open calls. So there's an open call on DPP for steel at the moment from Vinnova, so I published it there. I published a link to the recording of the last CIRPASS meeting event where I promoted this event. So I try to update the network there as well. This is Circulate Data. CIRPASS is using this a lot. And then I thought I would tell you about 2 events that are upcoming in the next month, basically. And this is an old event, sorry. First, there was in June something that was called DPP for EU, Digitalization for Circularity and DPP. It was co-arranged between CIRPASS and another project that's called EGPASS. No, I don't remember now. I will not try to say this. The idea was to group EU-funded initiative on DPP. It was 2 days event, and there's recording of that. It's on the CIRPASS II YouTube, but they haven't cut it. So it's 2 times 11 hours of recording. So if you find the the agenda, it will help you to like figure out which part you want to listen to. And 900 people participated, most of which online. So it was organized in Brussels, in one of the room of the European Commission. So 100 people could attend physically, and the 800 extra attended virtually. Next week, there is something called the DPP Festival in The Hague. So I will be there and talk about the result from CIRPASS II, and kind of also use this as an opportunity to discuss about how other countries are arranging their efforts around the digital public passport. So especially in the Netherlands, they have funding from the government for that. So they have managed to get through and get direct funding. And the week after that, there's the Textile Exchange Conference in Lisbon. So there's always a lot of, we cannot, like one cannot attend all the conferences on DPP, and it's been a very intensive period, but I thought that these two were worth lifting. That's all for me.